Great topic, Ramon. Here are 6 USMLE-style high-yield questions focused on hexokinase versus glucokinase, including their kinetics, tissue distribution, regulation, and clinical relevance, e.g. MODY gestational diabetes. Question 1. Tissue distribution. Which of the following enzymes is responsible for phosphorylating glucose in pancreatic beta cells, allowing the cell to sense blood glucose levels? A. Hexokinase. B. Glucokinase. C. Glucose-6-phosphatase. D. Pyruvate kinase. E. Fructokinase, or B. Glucokinase. Explanation: glucokinase is found in the liver and pancreatic beta cells, where it plays a role in glucose sensing and insulin secretion. Question 2. Affinity and kinetics. Compared to hexokinase, glucokinase exhibits which of the following kinetic characteristics? A. Lower Km and lower Vmax. B. Higher Km and higher Vmax. C. Higher Km and lower Vmax. D. Lower Km and higher Vmax. E. Equal Km and Vmax. Higher Km and higher Vmax. Explanation: glucokinase has a higher Km, lower affinity, and higher Vmax, high capacity, allowing it to function efficiently only when glucose levels are high, such as after meals. Question 3. Regulation by feedback. Which of the following best explains how hexokinase and glucokinase are regulated? A. Both are inhibited by insulin. B. Hexokinase is inhibited by glucose-6-phosphate. Glucokinase is inhibited by fructose-6-phosphate. C. Both are induced by insulin. D. Glucokinase is inhibited by glucose-6-phosphate. E. Hexokinase is activated by glucagon. Correct answer, B. Hexokinase is inhibited by glucose-6-phosphate. Glucokinase is inhibited by fructose-6-phosphate. Explanation: hexokinase is feedback inhibited by its product, glucose-6-phosphate. Glucokinase is regulated indirectly by fructose-6-phosphate through the glucokinase regulatory protein in the liver. Question 4. Insulin regulation. Which enzyme is upregulated by insulin and plays a key role in hepatic glucose storage after meals? A. Hexokinase. B. Glucokinase. C. Phosphofructokinase 2. D. Glycogen phosphorylase. E. Fructokinase. Correct answer, B. Gluco. Explanation: glucokinase is induced by insulin, allowing the liver to trap and store glucose postprandially. Hexokinase is not insulin-inducible. Question 5. Clinical application. MODY. A 20-year-old woman is found to have mild hyperglycemia during pregnancy. Genetic testing shows a mutation affecting glucokinase activity. What is the most likely diagnosis? A. Type 1 diabetes mellitus. B. Maturity-onset diabetes of the young, MODY. C. Gestational hypertension. D. Type 2 diabetes mellitus. E. Congenital adrenal hyperplasia. Correct answer, B. Maturity-onset diabetes of the young. Explanation: glucokinase mutations can lead to MODY, a monogenic form of diabetes that presents with mild fasting hyperglycemia and defective insulin secretion. It can also be unmasked during pregnancy as gestational diabetes. Question 6. Glucose affinity in low glucose states. Which enzyme ensures glucose is sequestered and metabolized in peripheral tissues even when blood glucose is low? A. Glucokinase. B. Pyruvate dehydrogenase. C. Hexokinase. D. Glucose-6-phosphatase. E. Aldolase B. Correct answer, C. Hexokinase. Explanation: hexokinase has a low Km, high affinity, so it is active at low glucose levels, ensuring tissues like the brain and muscle always get glucose. Would you like a summary table, comparison